South China Sea, where the vast expanse of turquoise waters meets unbroken horizons. But beneath its serene surface lies a volatile battleground without borders. This isn't just any sea, it's a high-stakes chessboard poised to determine the future of Asia, and perhaps the world. China is transforming islands into fortified strongholds, complete with airstrips, missile systems, and military outposts. Meanwhile, across the waves, the Philippines is taking a bold stand, transforming Balabac Island into a strategic fortress. This isn't merely a runway, it's a lifeline, a declaration, and a warning. For the people of the Philippines, this fight is deeply personal. These waters aren't just disputed territories, they are home, livelihood, and history. But now, they find themselves at the epicenter of a geopolitical storm. On Balabac Island, near Palawan, a seemingly modest project is underway. A 3-kilometer runway, still under construction, yet already sending ripples across the region. Its significance stretches far beyond the Philippine shores. It's a symbol of defiance and a beacon of hope. Could this remote island hold the key to peace and stability? Or is it a spark on the brink of igniting a larger conflict? The answers to these questions could shape the future of the Indo-Pacific and the world. In the heart of the Philippines' Palawan province lies Balabac Island, a place of breathtaking natural beauty and growing geopolitical significance. What was once a tranquil piece of paradise is now a critical focal point in the simmering tensions of the South China Sea. The island's military runway, now 90% complete, is not just an infrastructure project, it's a statement. With its strategic location, this development is poised to reshape regional power dynamics and secure the Philippines' place in a high-stakes international chess game. The construction of the Balabac runway is a testament to the evolving partnership between Manila and Washington. As part of the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, EDCA, this dual-use runway will accommodate both military and civilian aircraft, enhancing the Philippines' defense capabilities while boosting economic connectivity. For the U.S., it represents a strategic foothold in the Indo-Pacific, strengthening its ability to counterbalance China's assertive moves in the region. The project underscores a mutual commitment to maintaining freedom of navigation and safeguarding territorial sovereignty in one of the world's most contested waters. Balabac Island's location is its greatest asset. Situated just a few hundred kilometers from Chinese-claimed areas in the South China Sea, the runway offers a front-row seat to the region's flashpoints, including the Spratly Islands. This proximity is not coincidental, it's deliberate. The runway is designed to enhance the Philippines' rapid deployment capabilities and project its presence in disputed waters. For a nation often outmatched in resources and technology, this project is a bold step toward asserting its rights and reinforcing its territorial claims. As China continues to fortify its artificial islands with runways, missile systems, and naval outposts, Balabac serves as a counterweight, a symbol of Philippine resistance and resilience. The near completion of the runway is a stark reminder that even smaller nations can leverage strategic geography to punch above their weight. It's a project that not only boosts military readiness, but also sends a clear message to adversaries. The Philippines will not be sidelined in the South China Sea dispute. While the Balabac runway promises to bolster the Philippines' defense posture, it also raises questions about its long-term implications. Will this development deter aggression and promote stability, or will it further provoke tensions in an already volatile region? The answer lies in how the Philippines and its allies navigate the fine line between preparation and provocation. As the runway nears completion, all eyes are on Balabac Island, a small but mighty player in the South China Sea's unfolding drama. Its strategic significance is undeniable, its role in the region's future uncertain, and its impact likely to reverberate far beyond Philippine shores. In 2023, the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement between the United States and the Philippines saw a significant expansion, growing from 5 to 9 sites. This strategic move aims to bolster the interoperability of U.S. and Philippine armed forces, enhancing their ability to respond to regional challenges, including natural and humanitarian disasters. Among the new sites added, Balabac Island in Palawan stands out for its rich biodiversity, including the rare Philippine mouse deer and various endemic bird species. This location is expected to enhance disaster response capabilities and provide a strategic point for humanitarian operations. Similarly, the inclusion of Naval Base Camilo Osayas in Santa Ana, Cagayan will serve as a critical hub for joint training exercises and military operations in the northern part of Luzon. Lalo Airport in Cagayan is another vital addition, facilitating the rapid deployment of forces and equipment, thus improving the region's readiness for various contingencies. Furthermore, Camp Melchor de la Cruz in Gamu, Isabela, will support modernization projects and enhance the Philippines' defense infrastructure, contributing to a more robust national security framework. The expansion of EDCA sites goes beyond military preparedness. It also brings significant economic benefits to local communities. The U.S. Department of Defense has committed over $82 million in infrastructure investments, with additional funding allocated for the new sites. These investments are expected to spur economic growth and create job opportunities in the respective provinces, providing a much-needed boost to local economies. Strategically, the new EDCA sites are positioned to address shared challenges in the Indo-Pacific region. By strengthening the alliance between the United States and the Philippines, the EDCA expansion aims to ensure a more peaceful, secure, and prosperous region. This move underscores the commitment of both nations to a robust and enduring partnership, reflecting their shared interest in regional stability and security. The Marcos administration has embarked on a series of ambitious infrastructure projects aimed at bolstering defense, facilitating investments, and enhancing tourism. These projects are co-funded by the Department of Public Works and Highways and the Department of National Defense, reflecting a strategic approach to national development. One of the key focuses of these projects is to enhance the country's defense capabilities. By upgrading military bases and facilities, the administration aims to ensure that the armed forces are well equipped to respond to any threats. This includes the construction of new barracks, training grounds, and storage facilities for military equipment. The administration is also prioritizing infrastructure that facilitates investments. This includes the development of industrial zones, business parks, and transportation networks that improve connectivity between urban and rural areas. By creating a more conducive environment for businesses, the administration hopes to attract both local and foreign investments, which in turn will drive economic growth. Tourism is another area where the Marcos administration is making significant strides. The development of airports, seaports, and road networks is aimed at making tourist destinations more accessible. Projects such as the expansion of Bohol Panglao International Airport and the modernization of Cebu International Container Port are expected to boost tourism by providing better facilities and smoother travel experiences for visitors. Overall, the strategic infrastructure development under the Marcos administration is designed to create a more secure, economically vibrant, and tourist-friendly Philippines. By focusing on these key areas, the administration aims to lay a strong foundation for sustainable growth and development. The Philippines is making significant strides in enhancing its defense capabilities through the procurement of advanced fighter jets and the development of air and naval bases. This modernization initiative is part of the broader Re-Horizon 3 plan, which allocates approximately $35 billion over the next decade to upgrade the country's military infrastructure. One of the key components of this modernization effort is the acquisition of up to 40 multi-role fighter jets. This move is aimed at bolstering the country's air defense capabilities and ensuring readiness to address regional security challenges. The Department of National Defense is considering several options, including the Swedish Gripen E, the American F-16, and the South Korean KF-21 Boramae. In addition to the procurement of fighter jets, the Philippines is also focusing on the development of air and naval bases to support these advanced aircraft. This includes upgrading existing facilities and constructing new ones to accommodate the modern equipment and enhance operational efficiency. The annual military training exercises between the US and the Philippines play a crucial role in this modernization effort. These exercises, such as the Balabac drills, involve complex missions across various domains, including maritime security, air and missile defense, and cyber defense. The participation of US forces, including the deployment of EF-22 Raptors, underscores the strong military cooperation and interoperability between the two nations. Overall, the Philippines' military modernization efforts are aimed at creating a more robust and capable defense force, capable of addressing both traditional and emerging security threats in the region. The South China Sea has been a hotspot for geopolitical tensions, particularly involving incidents between Chinese Coast Guard vessels and Filipino humanitarian missions. These confrontations have included aggressive actions, such as ramming and the use of water cannons against Filipino vessels. Such incidents have raised concerns about regional stability and the safety of humanitarian operations in the area. In response to these challenges, the Philippines has consistently reasserted its sovereignty over its exclusive economic zone, EEZ, in accordance with the 2016 arbitral ruling by the Permanent Court of Arbitration in The Hague. This ruling invalidated China's expansive claims in the South China Sea, including the 9-dash line, and affirmed the Philippines' rights to its maritime resources. Despite the ruling, China has continued to assert its claims and engage in activities that the Philippines considers illegal and coercive. The Philippines has countered these actions through diplomatic, informational, and legal means, as well as operational measures on the ground. The ongoing tensions highlight the complex and multifaceted nature of the South China Sea dispute, with significant implications for regional security and international law.
Interestingly enough, there is construction activity in Pagasa Island of a military facility and other structures, all part of the AFP's modernization program.
The Pagasa Island Airport project aims to enhance connectivity and strengthen the Philippines' presence in the disputed Spratly Islands. The project includes the expansion of the existing runway to accommodate larger military aircraft, which will improve the operational capabilities of the Philippine Air Force in the region. The development of the airport is part of a broader strategy to assert the Philippines' sovereignty over its exclusive economic zone in the South China Sea. By enhancing infrastructure on Pagasa Island, also known as Thitu Island, the Philippines aims to ensure better access for both civilian and military personnel. This will facilitate the transportation of supplies, enhance the mobility of defense forces, and potentially boost tourism and investment in the area. The project has faced challenges, including territorial disputes with China, which also claims the island. Despite these challenges, the Philippine government remains committed to the development of the airport as a means to assert its sovereignty and improve regional security.
And it is already 90% completed, so we are looking at this year for the completion of that facility in Pagasa.
Investments in key bases such as Basa Air Base are designed to enhance capabilities in humanitarian, disaster relief, and defensive operations. These upgrades ensure that the bases are well equipped to handle a range of missions, from providing aid during natural disasters to strengthening the defense infrastructure against potential threats. A significant aspect of these improvements includes the integration of reconnaissance drones and intelligence sharing initiatives. By utilizing advanced drone technology, the bases can conduct real-time surveillance and gather critical information, which is crucial for both defensive operations and humanitarian missions. Intelligence sharing initiatives further strengthen regional defense by ensuring that allied forces have access to the latest information, enabling them to respond swiftly and effectively to any emerging threats. These efforts collectively contribute to a robust defense strategy that not only addresses immediate security concerns, but also enhances the capacity to respond to humanitarian needs, thereby fostering stability and resilience in the region. The Philippines has adopted the comprehensive archipelagic defense concept as a key strategic framework to counter maritime security threats, particularly those posed by China. This concept aims to leverage the country's unique geographic characteristics, its extensive coastline and numerous islands, to create a robust defense posture that can effectively deter and respond to external threats. Under the CADC, the Philippines is focused on enhancing its maritime domain awareness, improving coastal defense capabilities, and ensuring the rapid deployment of forces across its archipelago.
With the fluid security situation in our region, it is imperative that the armed forces of the Philippines, and of course the Navy, is substantially equipped, trained, and always on alert to respond to any and all exigencies that may confront our nation. We will not stop with just this exercise. This will not be the last of its kind. I urge the entire ranks of the Philippine Navy to keep up the good work.
This involves not only the acquisition of advanced military assets, such as fighter jets, naval vessels, and surveillance systems, but also the development of infrastructure to support these capabilities. To solidify its external defense and assert territorial claims, the Philippines is investing heavily in the development of key infrastructure projects. These projects are co-funded by the Department of Public Works and Highways and the Department of National Defense, reflecting a coordinated approach to national security and development. Key infrastructure initiatives include the expansion and modernization of air bases like Basa Air Base, which will feature new facilities for larger military aircraft and state-of-the-art training centers. Similarly, the development of naval bases and ports is aimed at improving the country's ability to project power and maintain a presence in contested waters such as the South China Sea. These infrastructure projects are designed to enhance the logistical and operational capabilities of the Philippine Armed Forces, ensuring that they can effectively defend the nation's sovereignty and respond to any emerging threats. By building a network of well-equipped and strategically located bases, the Philippines aims to create a defense system that is resilient and capable of supporting sustained military operations. In recent years, Chinese vessels have significantly escalated their aggressive behavior in the South China Sea, particularly targeting the West Philippine Sea, where they have endangered Filipino civilian and military personnel. These actions have included ramming Filipino fishing boats, deploying water cannons against Filipino vessels, and other coercive tactics aimed at asserting China's expansive territorial claims. Such incidents have not only posed direct threats to the safety and security of Filipino individuals, but have also heightened tensions in an already volatile region. In response to these hostile actions, the Philippines has consistently called for adherence to international maritime law. The Philippines strongly advocates for the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea as the legal framework to resolve maritime disputes peacefully. This stance is reinforced by the 2016 arbitral ruling by the Permanent Court of Arbitration, which invalidated China's broad claims in the South China Sea and affirmed the Philippines' rights to its exclusive economic zone. Despite the ruling, China's aggressive actions have continued, prompting the Philippines to seek diplomatic support from the international community to uphold the rule of law and ensure the safety of its citizens and assets in the contested waters. The Philippines' persistent calls for adherence to international maritime law underscore its commitment to peaceful resolution of conflicts and respect for global legal norms. By highlighting the importance of UNCLOS and the 2016 arbitral ruling, the Philippines aims to rally support from other nations and international organizations to counter China's aggressive maneuvers and maintain stability in the South China Sea. This approach not only seeks to safeguard the Philippines' territorial integrity, but also promotes a rules-based order in the region, ensuring that smaller nations can assert their rights without resorting to conflict. The development of the Balabac Island Runway represents a significant strategic move in the South China Sea. By enhancing the Philippines' infrastructure on this remote island, the country aims to bolster its defense capabilities and assert its sovereignty in the face of increasing regional tensions. The runway will enable the Philippine Air Force to operate larger military aircraft, improving surveillance and response times in the contested waters. Additionally, the project underscores the strong partnership between the Philippines and the United States under the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, which facilitates joint training and humanitarian missions. This initiative not only strengthens the Philippines' position in the region, but also contributes to maintaining stability and security in the South China Sea.